In the words of the immortal Jack Buck, I can't believe what I've just seen. Barry Tramel, along with OSU writer Kyle Fredrickson, we're here in Austin, Texas. Royal Memorial Stadium, where on Saturday, the Oklahoma State Cowboys steal one from the Longhorns, 30-27. It looked like Oklahoma State was playing for a tie, and they got more than that with 2 Ben Grogan field goals in the last 90 seconds. Kyle, how did this happen?
I think we're still kind of getting at all the information and trying to figure out how and why it did. I mean, it's not often you're going to get a team go on the road in the Big 12, gift wrap 14 points on turnovers, in an environment like this with a young team, and still come out and win. But kudos to the Cowboys for having that resolve to come back. Mason Rudolph throws 2 interceptions, has the fumble. The Cowboys really failed to establish a dominant run game once again, but they're able to make enough plays on defense. They contained Hurd very well tonight. And did all the little things that kind of added up. I mean, when you look at this game, what stands out to you, Barry?
Well, Oklahoma State offense good early and then progressively worse. Oklahoma State defense, a little shaky early, then progressively better. By the end of the game, Oklahoma State defense was dominating this game, sending Texas back. Gerard Hurd, the great freshman, redshirt freshman Texas scrambler. Cowboys really contained him, but OSU gets 2 field goals late. Gets some help from the officials with a series of 3 consecutive penalties against Texas, puts OSU in field goal range to tie. And then the punting disaster, the ball goes through the punter's hands. OSU just has to trot out there, run a couple of plays. Ben Grogan kicks the game-winning field goal. Sometimes good things happen, even not by design. So the thing I take away from this is that OSU defense really came to play. And even though Mason Rudolph made the mistakes, the running game didn't get going, the passing game disintegrated. When you play defense, you stay in games.
You wonder a little bit about Rudolph as well. Mike Gundy said in his press conference that he didn't feel like he necessarily lost his poise, but being a young quarterback, he made a lot of mistakes today, and I thought it was interesting how the Cowboys used J.W. Walsh, putting him into the game, not just in running situations and later downs, but on 1st and 2nd downs, especially some of those final drives. Mike Gundy admitting they were really just trying to have the best fit for what they were seeing defensively, and that kind of got their hands tied at points. But a learning experience for Rudolph. We got to remember this guy's only made about 7 starts, and then when he had to make plays, he did downfield. A couple deep balls to Marcel Aitman were impressive tonight. And what can you say about J.W. Walsh? I mean, we entered this season thinking that this Walsh package might work a little bit. It might be something to work in non-conference, but it's clear that that's a strength of this Cowboy offense, especially in the red zone when he's running that zone read. So the next week the Cowboys have Kansas State at home. After a tough win like this, they get to go back to Stillwater against a Wildcat team that isn't as impressive as maybe they've been in past years. So certainly a lot of confidence to take moving forward.
And speaking of confidence, Cowboy Nation had to worry about their kicker. Well, Ben Grogan today, with the game on the line, came through twice.
That's right.
With dead-eye field goals, 1 to tie, 1 to win. The Cowboys steal one. Stay tuned for further OSU coverage here on News OK, and every day in the Oklahoma.